Welcome to News Gulp, where Mark on the camera is being a jerk. With me today, yes, thank you, Mark. With me today is Zach.
What are you all doing in my house? What's going on?
Zach got promoted from the boiler room to actual room. Also with me today is Christy.
Zach, who said you could have nice things?
The government.
Okay then. In Michigan officials have issued a bizarre warning to not recycle your cannonballs after a 130-year-old live Civil War munition cannonball was dropped off at a recycling center.
Was it still live? Did it explode?
Zach, this is not Mario. These cannonballs are not like the chompy mouth ones with the chain at the end. It doesn't work that way. Now the question is, why can't I recycle them anymore? That ruins all my fun.
I believe, Zach, that I did say it was a live round. They had Bomb Squad come in and disable it.
So no one actually got exploded. What a bummer.
That they know of.
If the bomb squad came and defused the bomb's not going to explode and nobody gets exploded. That's kind of how explosions work.
That they know of.
You know what? There's just no arguing with you, is there?
No, there isn't.
When I first read this, I had assumed that it was actually just a cannonball, so I thought it was just a, large shot put ball and not like an actual powder keg or anything. But apparently it was, and they had to disfuse it.
I didn't realize gunpowder lasted so long. Especially poor quality gunpowder like they would have used in the Civil War. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, so that's where I put it. Do you think they'll let me reclaim, missing property?
Anyone that would trust Christy with explosives, please see your psychiatrist immediately. There's something wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with giving back what I accidentally dropped off. Whether it be, a dog, or some food, or some C4, or a cannonball. It's all the same. We live in America. I can take my shit back if I want to.
Aren't you aware of the no take backsies accords of 1957?
Don't you know the old adage of dibs?
The dibs rule was properly addressed in the no takes backsies accords of 1957, and it doesn't work like that.
I didn't think the cannonballs would be recyclable anyway, because isn't it lead or is it steel? Steel's recyclable, right? But not lead. Don't recycle lead.
Lead and steel are both recyclable, but cannonballs are mostly made out of high carbon content iron, more like cast or wrought iron. So yes, totally recyclable material.
So does this mean that I can compost cannonballs?
As cannonballs are non-biodegradable, no.
But what if I want a minefield in my garden?
Any gangway! Our second story involves a walrus. A happy little walrus that attacked and sank a small Russian Navy boat in the Arctic.
I need relative size here. What is the size of the walrus and what is the size of the Russian Navy boat?
So this is what I'm imagining happened. This walrus is just going do, having a great time, itching its tusks, and then all of a sudden, oh look, it's a boat! Swim up, boom! Oh, I sank the boat. Oh well, and wanders off.
Did the boat hit the walrus or did the walrus hit the boat?
Well, if the walrus was working with the bears, then I think it was the walrus.
Time for the actual how the story happened. So apparently this patrol boat was going around doing its patrols and it came across this walrus, who is a mother walrus, trying to protect its cub. Saw the boat as a threat and decided to mess it up with its tusks and go, ba-ta, ba-ta.
Wait, so walrus are powerful enough to sink ships. Why aren't we training them to do this? Why don't we have a walrus army to sink our enemies' fleets? Why are we bothering with boats at all?
Anyone up here in Alaska knows don't mess with moose, because they'll do the same thing, but they'll do it to your car. Now we have walruses that attack your boats. Nowhere is safe. Next thing you know, we're going to have arrow bears attacking planes.
So we have bears on land, walruses at sea. This kind of feels like the animals are making a military of sorts.
I think we've moved along far enough from the realms of reality. We all know what's coming next. The jet fuel infused bears are going to light up their farts and fly into the sky. It's only a matter of time. God help us all.
On to our final story. A woman, age 31, deliberately drove into the path path of oncoming traffic to test her faith. And she told the cops if anyone had been injured, God would have taken care of them.
I'm sorry, your sentence is sudden and immediate death. We do not need stupid people like you breathing our air.
This is a real version of Jesus Takes the Wheel. Carrie Underwood, this is not what she meant when she wrote that song.
Did anyone get injured? That's the important question here.
Let me did through past all the freaking ads and stuff.
Turns out it was a self-driving car.
Yes. There were 2 injuries when she ended up colliding with another vehicle. But they survived. They were taken to the hospital and treated.
Death, straight to death. Do not pass go, do not pass jail, straight to death. I'm sure we have a guillotine around here somewhere.
So after she was arrested, she was given a $50,000 bail, which then was promptly revoked after people came to their senses and realized that she shouldn't be on the road at all.
Well, I hope she learned a lot, that God doesn't care.
I'm not trying to set a weird precedent here. If you are religious, good for you. Just keep it off of the roadways. But till next time, I think that'll be it for our news Gulp. This is the news that you could digest and swallow and then throw up again. Ciao. Michigan officials in Michigan, as Michigan is, as a bishop, they have issued. Shut up!
Start over, Pat.
Michigan officials have issued.
Quiet on the set.
Michigan officials have issued a bizarre warning. She's stealing my stick. I'm the awkward one here. Thank you very much.
Eyelash and eyeball.
I'm glad I got that on camera.